Hello, welcome to Best Movies. In this video I will introduce a comedy film directed by Wes Anderson, Rushmore. This was Schwartzman's first film as an actor, and Bill Murray was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for his supporting role. Stay with me in the rest of this video. Rushmore is a 1998 American comedy film. Directed by Wes Anderson about a teenager named Max Fisher, starring Jason Schwartzman in his first film, and his friendship with rich industrialist Herman Bloom starring Bill Murray, and their shared affection for elementary school teacher Rosemary Cross starring Olivia Williams. Filming began in November 1997 around Houston, Texas, and lasted 50 days, until late January 1998. Eccentric 15-year-old scholarship student Max Fisher participates extensively in extracurricular activities at the prestigious Rushmore Academy in Houston, but struggles academically. Max's middle-class background, which contrasts with the wealthy and privileged lives of most Rushmore students, feeds his determination to make his name known. Headmaster Nelson Guggenheim places him on sudden death academic probation, warning him that if he fails one more class, he will be expelled. At a school assembly, Max meets Herman Bloom, a disillusioned parent and local industrialist who despises his twin sons Ronnie and Donnie, both students at Rushmore. Herman befriends Max and takes him under his wing. Upon reading an intriguing written message left in a book he read in the library, Max tracks down the book's previous borrower, Rosemary Cross, a widowed first-grade teacher at Rushmore, and soon becomes obsessed with her. Attempting to woo her, he successfully petitions to have the Latin curriculum kept at Rushmore, and later confesses his love for her. She rejects his affection due to their age difference. Rosemary and others, including Max's younger friend Dirk Calloway, are impressed by Max's tenacity, while other students, including the brash and aggressive Magnus Buchan, resent Max's ability to manipulate authority, seemingly on a whim, to the point where the entire school body is affected. Max then attempts to court Rosemary by building an aquarium on the school's baseball field. Noting her interest in marine life due to the fish tanks in her classroom and the library book by Jacques Cousteau they had both read, but is stalked by Guggenheim at the groundbreaking ceremony and subsequently expelled from Rushmore for having never sought the school's approval for the project. Afterward, Max enrolls at Grover Cleveland High School, a local public school. Classmate Margaret Yang shows interest in him, but he ignores her. Eventually, Max begins to settle in and participate in extracurricular activities again, with Rosemary and Bloom supporting him. Bloom encourages him to give up pursuing Rosemary but eventually becomes attracted to her himself, and they begin to see each other behind Max's back. Eventually, Dirk discovers the relationship between Rosemary and Bloom and informs him as payback for a rumor Max started about his mother. Max confronts Bloom, declaring their friendship over, and they soon begin scrapping. Max informs Bloom's wife of her husband's affair, forcing him to move into a hotel. Then he puts bees in Bloom's room, leading to his running over Max's bicycle with his car. Max is eventually arrested for cutting the brake lines on Bloom's car. He later attempts to get revenge on Rosemary by taking damaging photos of her and Bloom together, but learns from Guggenheim that she had already resigned. Max eventually gives up, meeting Bloom at the grave of his mother, Eloise, who died of cancer when Max was 7 years old. He explains that revenge no longer matters because even if he wins, Rosemary would still love Bloom. Max becomes reclusive and begins to skip school to work at his father, Bert's, barber shop. One day, Dirk stops by the shop to apologize, bringing him a Christmas present. He then reveals to Max that Guggenheim suffered a stroke and suggests he visit him at the hospital, knowing Bloom will also be there. Max and a washed-up Bloom meet and are courteous. Bloom tells him that Rosemary broke up with him because she's still in love with her dead husband Edward Appleby, a former Rushmore student, whose death the previous year directly influenced her decision to teach there. Max eventually returns to school and begins to improve his grades. Taking his final shot at Rosemary, Max pretends to be injured in a car accident, but she sees through his ruse and rebuffs him again. He then decides to help Bloom and Rosemary reconcile, first by inviting her to another aquarium groundbreaking ceremony, but she does not show up. Max then invites both of them to attend his Vietnam War-themed play at Grover Cleveland. The performance touches Bloom, himself a Vietnam veteran, and he and Rosemary later appear to reconcile. At the after-play party, Max reveals to Bloom and Rosemary that he and Margaret are dating. Max and Rosemary then share a dance together. And finally, I hope you will see this movie completely and enjoy watching it. I would be happy if you could comment your opinion about this movie.